Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andrew Santalis. I'm giving you my UFC Fight Night Gane versus Tuivasa official predictions. This fight goes down in less than 30 minutes, guys. I was out late last night, and the fights today start at noon. It's going down from Perez. It's the annual UFC Labor Day card. Cannot wait. There are some really good fights on this card. Some top 15 talent in some weight classes. Some talent hovering around the top 15. And we got some debuting fighters. So it should be good, man. The main event kind of seems like a squash match with Gane over a 6-1 favorite, but hey, these are still top 5 heavyweights, and they kind of got to fight each other based off the rankings, no matter how big of a favorite Gane is. So let's start with the first fight of the night, guys. We have Aylin Perez against Stephanie Edgar going down in the women's featherweight division. Kind of rare to see featherweight fights these days out of the women. She's Argentinian, 2-fight win streak. Like I said, never seen her fight before, but she is a finisher. You know, she seems like she's pretty well-rounded. She's going up against Stephanie Edgar, and we know Edgar normally fights at 135, but she probably wants to get that L out of her mouth that she took her last fight. A quick armbar finish against Maria Bueno Silva, which, like I said, I had Edgar picked, and that wasn't even a month ago, guys. I'm going to sell with the debutant Perez here to pick up the win. Like I said, no real confidence in this fight, but like I said, I'm going to go with the debuting fighter. Edgar's moving up a weight class, taking this fight on short notice. So is Perez, but I'm going to side with Perez here. Khalid Taha against Christian Quinones. I still think Taha is you know, the guy shown he can kind of go the distance. I mean, losing to Morozov in Barcelos 2 years ago aren't bad losses. I mean, we know Barcelos ain't everything these days, but at the time it seemed like, you know, losing to Barcelos was, you know, a respectable loss. I still think this guy's pretty dangerous with his hands, man. I don't think he's as bad as what people make it seem. Christian Quinones, 4-fight win streak, hasn't fought in pretty much a year from the Dayton White Contender Series. I'm going to side with him here, but I can definitely see Khalid Taha getting the win here. Benoit Saint-Denis against Gabriel Miranda. Benoit Saint-Denis, he really impressed me in his UFC debut. He fought a tough dude in Aleski Dos Santos, and he went the distance, man. He took a tremendous beating in that fight, but he showed a lot of heart, and that really respect me. Not surprised one bit he choked out Nicolas Stolze in his last fight. And then we got the other guy on the other side, Gabriel Miranda, making his UFC debut. He trains out of MMA Masters, so you know anybody coming on to MMA Masters, man, they're gonna be pretty well-rounded, man. Good cardio, good leg kicks. We'll see what this guy can do, man. He fought in the Brave promotion, but I'm gonna side with Benoit Saint-Denis. The guy recently got married. Hopefully it doesn't affect his fight here, but I'm going to side with Saint-Denis. Firas Ziam against Michael Figlak. Ziam, man, I was high on this guy for a while. I'm still kind of want to see what this guy can do in the UFC. Respectable wins over Luigi Vendramini and Jamie Malarkey, especially Malarkey. No shame in losing to Madge. A lot of money came in on Ziam in that Madge fight, which was 3 years ago. Lost to Terrence McKinney. We know Terrence McKinney is a one-round machine. This guy's probably the most dangerous first-round finisher we've ever seen. Michael Figlak, Cage Warrior veteran, making his UFC debut. Mad Dog. He's Polish. I'm going to side with Figlak here, man. A lot of hype on this guy. I like both these guys, man. I kind of hate to see them kind of paired off with each other. I still think they're both kind of prospects, both young guys. I'm going to side with Figlak here. Coming from Cage Warriors, I think he might just be able to edge it out here and pick up a win. But Ziam's a hard guy to look good against. Nasrat Haqparast against John McDessie. Even these guys have been clamoring to fight each other, it seems like, for years. It seems like McDessie's always pulling out. Maybe Haqparast pulled out. So, man, this thing can get real ugly here, man. I don't think there's no love lost. I think they were both former TriStar guys. Nasrat might still train there. No shame in what Nasrat lost to Bobby Green. Bobby Green just really pieced that guy up in his last fight. I was kind of seeing Nasrat surprised to lose to Dan Hooker the way he did. But I think he just lost his mom or his dad in that prior to that fight. But Nasrat's a good fighter, man. John McDessie doesn't fight often these days. Seems like he was out of it years ago. Like I said, this guy hasn't fought in 18 months. And picked up a good win over Ignacio Bahamondes. We know how good that kid is. I'm going to side with Naz right here, but like I said, nothing will surprise me. Dustin Stolfus against the debutant Abusapin Magomedov. I'm going to side with Magomedov here. Again, I'm always kind of wary of debuting fighters, especially in that heavier weight classes. This guy's a middleweight fighter, fought in numerous promotions. Nice win over Sadabusi. But I'm going to side with Magomedov here, man. I think Stolfus is just kind of a plodding fighter. And, you know, he's hard to get out of there, man. He is durable, but I'm going to side with the debuting Magomedov here. Charles Jourdain against Nathaniel Wood. Man, I was kind of all over Jourdain originally. But I'm going to side with Wood here, man. These guys really got intense at the face-off. I think Nathaniel Wood, you know, he probably is suited for 145. No matter if he seems small or not, if that 135 cut was too much, man, he needs to move up, and he did. So we'll see how things play out. Jourdain's a true 145er, I think. So he's going to get his first test here at the weight class. I'm going to side with Nathaniel Wood, but this should be a really close fight. Alessio Di Chirico, William Gomis against Jarno Ahrens. Two debuting guys, one from France, one from the Netherlands. I'm going to side with Gomis here. He's fought in that Aries promotion with Ferdinand Lopez, Cage Warriors, UAE Warriors. Just seems like, you know, he's got a little bit more experience than Jarno Ahrens, but this guy's 13-3 as well. We don't really see a whole lot of Dutch guys. He fought in Brave too. This should be a close fight, man. I'm going to side with Gomis here. Debuting fighters, don't know a whole lot about, but I'm going to side with Gomis. Alessio Di Chirico against Roman Kopylov. I'm going to side with Roman Kopylov here, man. This is kind of his last chance to show me something, or to show the UFC something at least. He showed a lot of heart and then lost to Duraev. Kind of an embarrassing loss to Roberson there. Di Chirico, he's been in the UFC since 2016. We kind of know what we get in this guy, but he is capable of winning this fight. He is capable of shocking you, capable of being the smarter fighter and the veteran, using takedowns, just, you know, staying safe, you know, but you might have to walk through fire on the feet against Kopylov. But, I mean, Di Chirico can win this fight too, but I'm going to side with Kopylov. Nasruddin Imavov against Joaquin Buckley. Man, this fight is all set up for Imavov to showcase and show out. I'm going to side with Imavov here to beat Buckley. Just never been high on Buckley. I think Imavov is a lot better fighter, and I think this guy can be a serious player in the middleweight division. So my pick will be Imavov. Robert Whittaker against Marvin Vettori, the number 2 and 3 guys in the middleweight division. I was kind of leaning Whittaker earlier, but man, a lot of love's been coming out on Vettori, and I get it, man. This should be a dogfight, and I won't be surprised either way how this fight goes, but I'm going to side with Marvin Vettori. Cyril Gane against Tai Tuivasa. Gane's just a better all-around fighter. Tuivasa's knockout or bust, in my opinion. I am going to side with Gane here to pick up the win by third-round knockout, but like I said, Gane can finish it multiple ways: decision, sub, knockout. So my pick will be Gane. Quick picks, guys. Gane, Vettori, Imavov, Kopylov, Gomis, Wood, Magomedov, Haqparast, Figlak, Saint-Denis, Quinones, and Perez.